Everybody ready? Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend your neck, then pull it back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders, lift them up, and curl them round. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up our span, parallel feet. Choose one side, Cross and sit on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, when we do the Heisman, we have parallel feet. We cross and we sit, shift our weight and sit on the side where our hand is up higher, rather than throw our Tai Chi posture out and lean this way. Okay, so you parallel feet, you cross, you sit, you shift your weight and sit on this planted foot rather than lean. Okay, and then the stretch after you sit comes with the hand. Okay, but you don't want to lean this way. Neither do you want to lean this way. Okay, the stretch is with their hand, and sit and plant on the foot that you're, and the feet are parallel now, not open like this, but parallel. Okay, all right, we'll get better as time goes by. Okay, use those helpful hints. All right. In having a good Tai Chi posture, we're going to have to drop our shoulders. As a result, we're relaxed on the top, we're lighter on the top, heavier from the waist down. Our chest is hollow or curved, whereas our butt is tucked under. Our head is erect, but our chin is slightly down rather than parallel to the floor. Our glance is way ahead. Our middle finger sits to the side seam of our pants. Okay? And we're going to practice our golden cockerel. If my stance is here, I'm going to have a little trouble. So I'd rather see you at about a block away from each foot. But, yeah, okay, so we talked about our knees. The knees should be relaxed, but not to the point where they're flexed, because there's no energy that's already started. So we're just going to have to not lock our knees and not tighten them up, but just relax them, because we know that there's going to be motion or a movement. When we are a golden cockerel, we know that we're going to have to shift our weight from one side to another. We usually start with being a golden cockerel standing on its left. Therefore, we're going to have to shift the weight off of our right foot and come up center and counterbalance. In this motion, I'm showing you where the hands should be. The right hand in the center of your body, the left hand sits to the side of your body. Not drooping like this, but in a cocked position to hold your balance, okay? And I talk about a pocket under your underarm, rather than something here, it's out here. The foot that comes in and the right hand that comes up should center your body, rather than something out here, which is an extreme. You'll never get your foot up without feeling like you're going to fall, okay? So when we talk about our hands helping us along with our feet, it shifts like this. And sometimes when you do this, if your foot wants to come up higher, your middle hand, your front hand starts to elevate also, while your back hand stretches out. It's a soft movement. We're not looking for something long. We're not looking for something high. We're trying to achieve and teach our body that we have supportive measures within our own system that helps us to be safe. And at the same time we're doing this, we're building up endurance, muscle strength, learning more about our body, and of course, more confidence. Okay, last set, one more. All right. So we also talked about kicking out with our right and left. When we kick out in our right and left, we have also supportive measures. We start with 50% on each of our limbs. When we kick out with our right hand is on the outside of the cross, and then it kicks in line with the right foot. The left hand now counters the hand that's in the front. We gather our energy, we're at 50-50, we gather our energy, we bring up our right foot, we center, we kick out. Shifting our weight, left hand, left foot up, and out. When we kick with our foot, it's not a toe kick, it is a heel kick. And watching me, you may think that I don't know this, but I do have some challenges. So just the way your hand or palm of your hand is kicking, not with its fingers, the heel of your foot is leading your kick. Last one. Okay, so what did I say? We said that it's not a football kick where you're using your toe, but you're using the heel to lead your kick. You're using your heel, like your palm, to lead your kick, rather than this way. So try to do that. We're not, here again, we're not looking for a high kick, we're not looking for duration, endurance, but we're looking for something that's safe and in balance. Where we bring up the foot, okay, this is important. When we bring up our foot, we center our energy. So can you see that this is a simultaneous motion? Okay, so this crossing of my hand helps me with my one-legged kick or one-legged balance at this point. So to understand that clearly, this is incorrect. I cannot bring up my hand and then say, uh-oh, here comes my foot. It doesn't work. There's a misalignment there, a disconnect, okay? So let's try it for size. Shift your weight, cross, up, and out. Okay, good, okay. All right, then we learn how to do our feet stance, or footwork. We said that, I'm gonna turn this way so it'll be hard for you to follow at this point. We said that one foot has to bear all our weight, and that's the substantial foot. The other foot is the insubstantial or weightless foot that is allowed to move. This is called a T stance, like a capital letter T. When we come out and to the side, we need to be in an L stance, and in a perfect Tai Chi world, when you drag that foot, there should be a gap between the two heels. To achieve that, we're going to have to come out and to the side on our heel in one motion. Therefore, it's here. We also might want to add that if you're exaggerating that stance, you may run into some difficulty. Here I am exaggerating my stance. It's too wide, therefore my weight has to be somehow distributed on this weightless foot, and it's pulling me. And that can never happen. So I'm going to modify that, and I'm going to come out into the side in a softer, smaller span. So this is your call, and then you need to practice and say, what is it that I need to adjust? So as long as this foot, when dragged back, has a span, you're in a safe position. If it's too cramped, I would say learn to move it out a little bit further, okay? When the energy is stored on the back foot, it cannot just jump to make it 50-50 or 60-40 distribution of weight. Energy does not work that way in a Tai Chi world. If 98% of my weight is stored in the back, and I put my heel down on an L stance, the energy is still stored here. It needs to come up from my toes, my feet, my ankle, my legs, my knees, my thighs, my hips, my waist, my chest, my shoulders, and then it comes down in probably a 60-40. But for now, we can just say 50-50 or something near that. When it's in this position, we called it a bow stance, mainly because, okay, so the energy comes up here, rises through my torso, out through my shoulder, and down. Before I talk about anything else, you're allowed to move this back foot just before the front foot is firm down to now a 45-degree angle, right? Because right now it's a 90-degree angle. But to come out this way, I can't move that hip unless I shift and pivot to a 45-degree angle. So this is correct, my bow and my arrow. Okay, I've said a lot, but let's try to see whether we understand it by moving, okay? So we're on a T stance, weighted down on our right. We're on a insubstantial foot or weightless foot on our left. Here we go, out on an L. Make that energy travel for you. Before you flatten out, adjust the back foot to a 45-degree angle. Your knee should never be beyond your toes. Push that knee beyond your toe. What happens? Your Tai Chi posture moves and pushes to the front. Therefore, you want to bring back the knee, align it to your toe, and you're now standing in an upright position with your silk silver thread adhere to your skull and your dantian points of your body. Sit back, sit down. 2 movements rolled into one. Come back to your bow stance. Watch what I'm going to do. You cannot sit back this way. This is out of Tai Chi posture. It's going to make me fall back. So how do we correct it? First, make sure your knee is aligned to your toe. Then sit back, sit down. What happens to the knee in front? The knee now is straight, whereas the back foot is flexed a little bit more because this is going to be your insubstantial or weightless foot that is allowed to move. Go over it again. This is your bow stance. This is your sit back, sit down. Then you ask yourself, if you were to have that silk silver thread drilled to the skull, are you still upright rather than favoring your back, which is arching your back, or leaning any other way? Okay? Weighted fully down on the right foot. Use your heel to pivot. Weight down on that left foot. Right foot bringing it up as a weightless foot, as a T stance. Out and to the side on your heel on an L. Move the energy all the way over before you flatten. 45 to back foot, bow stance. Sit back, sit down. Pivot, root down, T, L. Move that energy in a very effective way. Adjust the back foot, flatten down, bow stance. Sit back, sit down. Straighten out the front knee. Pivot, root down, T, L, move that energy in a deliberate way. Adjust the back foot, bow stance. Sit back, sit down. Pivot, T stance. Okay, good. So, like everything else, something new has to be worked on, has to be practiced. So your body knows your mind knows what to do. Your eyes surely tell you what you see is what you should implement. And then now the hard part is making your mind and your vision work for you to make your movement correct, okay? And we'll take anything at this point. It's better to do something a little bit correct and a little bit wrong than do nothing, okay? We also learn 2 movements, commencing form and repulsing of the monkey. So that's what I want to review today so we can tackle a harder 3rd movement called brush knee, okay? So in commencing form, we are in good Tai Chi posture, and unlike golden cockerel where we had our feet apart, we need to bring it in, okay? Because that's part of how all Yang style commencing form